Hi, Todd Martin here. In today's video, I'm going to do a demonstration and technique lesson on how to gimbal walk or ninja walk. The gimbal walk is going to give you a much smoother and non-bouncy video when compared with normal walking technique. I'm going to show you the gimbal walk going forwards and the gimbal walk going backwards. You can also do the gimbal walk shooting sideways by turning the camera at an angle, but it's probably preferable that you continue walking forwards while you're doing it rather than trying to walk sideways.
Compare the smoothness of this shot with an earlier video I shot using the same gimbal, but before I learned the gimbal walk. This clip is from a virtual walk of downtown San Diego that I shot for my YouTube channel, and now I wish I had known how to gimbal walk before I did it. Notice the pronounced up and down motion, which can distract from the underlying beauty of the shot. So let me help you with the mechanics of the gimbal walk, not from the perspective of an expert videographer, which I am not, but from the perspective of a walking technique expert, which I am. Tip number 1. Keep both hands on the gimbal. This will ensure a steadier shot than relying on a one-handed hold. Tip number 2. Keep the knees flexed. In a normal walk, the standing leg knee begins to extend as soon as the swing leg leaves the ground. In the gimbal walk, you need to continue flexing the standing leg knee until the swing leg passes the position of the standing leg. Only after that position is reached do you begin to extend the knee. Tip number 3. Place on the heel. The foot should place very gently on the heel with no impact and then roll forward to the flat position. Be sure not to stop the forward progression when the heel touches down. Even slight stops and starts will show up in the shot. Tip number 4. Shift forward without rising. The goal of the gimbal walk is a smooth, continuous flow with no breaks and no up and down motion. This requires a different set of body mechanics than a normal walk. In a normal walk, we use a cross-crawl motion of the body as we change weight. This causes the right arm to swing forward with the left leg and the left arm to swing forward with the right leg. In the gimbal walk, we do not use cross-crawl during the change of weight. If you cross-crawl, you will begin to rise after the heel places. To avoid the cross-crawl, keep a flat-feeling orientation of your waist as you shift forward after heel placement, instead of twisting the waist in the cross-crawl fashion of normal gait. Tip number 5. Bring the swing leg forward. After the foot of the swing leg reaches the side of the standing leg, this is the position where you are going to initiate the cross-crawl movement in the upper waist. That will bring the swing leg forward. Tip number 6. Complete the step by lifting forward. Lift forward with the standing leg hip with a cross-crawl and tension in the waist to complete the step. This is the same exact motion as the swing through in a normal walk, only starting from a different position. When walking backward with the gimbal, we need the same smooth motion with no bounce. Instead of placing on the heel, however, the ball of the foot is the first to contact the ground. I will not detail the core mechanics of the backward walk in this video. It will work better for you to practice with the tips already given and see if you can walk backward without too much difficulty. In addition to avoiding the bounce, also keep the feet and body moving directly backward in a linear path. With both the backward and forward walks, the feet should travel in a narrow stance to avoid excessive side-to-side motion.